with that in mind, let's move over to get the stuff in place here. So hospitalization is going to come in the form of, so this will be our on-call room for the doctor. I can't do it in that department. It needs to be in this department. So we'll get the doctor's on-call room going on over here, and then we'll get the nurse's station on this side, and then this will be trauma care, and then we'll go upstairs for something for the rest. Okay, so let's go and grab, yeah, let's do that. So on-call room over here, nurse's station over there. There we go. Those weren't the pricey pieces. Now the trauma center, if I do 1, 2, then I won't be able to get a third in here. And I believe that if I just do it myself, I should be able to get at least all of this going. I should get a bit more. But I want to have a look at it so we can get most of the same stuff in here. Okay, so, and what I also want to do is I want to put the door kind of on this side so that it's easy access for the for the ambulances though. So let's go and build our very own trauma center. So I'm going to get in here. We're going to say trauma center, and what we'll do is we'll make that entire section the trauma center. We will grab ourselves a doorway over here. I'm going to go with this one. And I like the red color actually. I do like the red color for the trauma center. Place one prefab, delete the wall, add an extra bed. Oh yeah, I can actually do that. Actually, let's try that. Let's do that, because then we do get all the equipment. Yeah, let's try the prefab. That's actually what I've been doing with most other stuff. So if we do, yeah, so I'll have to do that one. And then we'll start moving stuff around. And I also want to move the door, to be honest. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do that. And we will extend it ourselves then. We'll extend it manually. But yeah, that's going to be cool. That's going to be cool. Okay, what I want to do is I want to get rid of the door in that spot there. Okay, then I'll move... we'll have to move some of this stuff over here. Yeah, it's going to be a little difficult with the stretcher over there. Actually, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. We're going to do this. Okay, let's just move that one around. So we'll do something like that. We'll move this a little bit closer over here. I'll put the door right in here. And then the stretcher, we'll start cutting things, opening up and moving things around a little bit. What I'll have to also do is probably do a little something like that. Excellent. So now we're starting to provide a little bit of room if we get rid of the wall, and we'll start speeding it in there. Let's just get the door back in here. I'm going to go with this door, but I do want it maybe in a red color. Yeah, it's a little awkward in red though with our color scheme. If we have it in, yeah, I think black, that grayish color is probably a little bit better. Let's go with that. That's the door. We're going to go in there. So that's our trauma center up and running. If we go upstairs, we'll have to place observation. So let's see the prefab for observation. I kind of want to do the big one. I think it'll fit in here quite nicely. Oh man, yeah. We've got like 2 extra slots over here. So that's what we're going to do. Question is, yeah, I think I'm going to slot that back all the way over there. And then what I'll do is I'll move these things. So we could potentially get 1 extra bed in observation at a later stage if we want to. So let's do that. We'll slot it in there. That's a pretty pricey build. Okay, let's move. Oh, I can just move them up to the back over here. So we'll do a little bit of this, just like so. Move a few things out of the way there. Get that over there. Nice. Now let's get rid of the wall in this little slot here. So we'll move that out there. I'll need to expand the facility. So that's the observation room. So we'll expand that over there. And we'll then need to go and get ourselves the additional flooring pieces over here. We're on a bit of a orangey color, I believe. Is that orange or red? Can't quite see. We need, I think, these tiles over there. Yeah, so that works. I'll get those tiles in there. Yeah, I don't quite know whether that's the case though. Is it these tiles? Yeah, it's going to be these tiles. Maybe it is the red color instead. No, it's not the red color. It is in fact the orange color. There you go. Nice. Okay, so go. That's not actually what I wanted to do. Now, if we see here that we can potentially slot in an additional, what is the word? An additional bed in here. Yes, use your words, exact. Get the words right. Oh, one more thing. I want to just make sure that we sort out our walls. Okay, give me the walls. And it's the orange walls, like, which one is it? Top colored wall. The bottom is tile though. I struggle a lot to find the walls. Ah, there it is. That's the one. There we go. Obviously around there. Let's swing it around and we'll slot it in there. Nice. Now that room is pretty sorted. We'll drop that back down again. I'm going to add maybe a seat or two in here. So if we just go with something like this, at least there is a couple of seats for these people. Yeah, I think I like just adding something like that. What I'll also do, oh, we need a bathroom up here, of course, otherwise they're gonna kind of wander around. Let's get, from an equipment point of view, I want to make sure we have some water close by. So I'm just going to go with one of these guys. We'll just slot it in over there and we'll see how that goes. Then I want to squeeze a bathroom in over here just to make sure we have that going for us. The prefab with the restroom, please. I think just the 6x4 is going to be fine. I'm just going to slot it in there and we'll see how we go from there. Yeah, I think that's going to be just fine. That's going to be the right size of bathroom that we've got going there. Okay, perfect. So that's up and running. So now if we get our staff in place, that should be fine. So let's get just one doctor and nurse per, I think. And I want to grab clinical nurses over here. You're going to be great stuff. So we'll grab Dana over here. We'll grab ourselves a doctor for the day. Or we need night as well, of course. What kind of doctors are we going to do here? Just any doctor, or shall we go? I think diagnostics is again going to be important. Not the commute, not this, not the slow. Maybe Nancy over here. Yeah, can we get rid of this doctor? Is there any way we can get rid of a doctor we don't want? Character editor. Find new candidates. Yeah, let's do that. We'll grab Nancy over there. Now we need an evening doctor also, which maybe we'll be able to do someone a little less intimidating. Again, looking for clinical nurses. So let's run that in there. She's unpleasant, hedonist and unpleasant, fresh parent. I think that should work. Let's grab Patricia over here. Patricia, welcome to the team. Okay, now we need one more doctor. Maybe just a standard doctor. This is a kind of a night owl, advanced diagnostics night owl over here. That's pretty good. Actually, let's pay for this. Oh man, that's the one. Karen. There we go. Now we can get intensive care and all kinds of other stuff needs to happen. 320 patients per day at emergency. We should be able to do that fairly easily. Okay, so now let's see what's happening in our hospital over here. Let's have a. All of this should be fine. Upstairs, we've got stuff going on. We probably need more nurses if we start to need to move people around over here. Patient transport is such a vital thing in this game. How's our numbers? Oh, look at that. Up at 58 people. That's needing to come through. Nice. Why is the doctor... Oh. That's interesting. Anyway. There we go. Let's quickly go through. Okay. Let's move that out of the way. We're going to potentially have to deal with that. I think we may be able to afford that. But that's a little bit of an issue. I don't want to send patients away because my prestige is very important to me. Okay, at the moment we need to treat 45 patients. So that's going to be 2 more. Then we increase the clinic numbers. Open hospitalization at any specialized department. Then we again increase clinic numbers. save a patient after collapse, then we get an intern. So none of these are going to get us some cash. So that's going to be our struggle. Now, we have a patient over here that has hypothyroidism. And in order to treat hypothyroidism, synthetic thyroid hormones, and that needs to be, hang on, are synthetic thus are not derived from animals. Okay, that's fine. The required room, ICU of office, diagnostic unit. So why would you don't need to be hospitalized for this. Can't we just move you over to the general surgery? Yeah, I think so. I think that's what I'm going to do. Why is it not allowing me to do that? No need. Yeah, I don't think there's a need for hospitalization over here. So all we need to do is but I can't seem to move him to that department. Oh, maybe what I'll do that, take him under my control and then move him. Assign him to, that is really weird. Why can't I? Okay, let's slow it down, but run it and see if I can do that. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this. I think this is me gaming the system a little bit. I'm going to stop the diagnosis and then I'm going to move him over there. Why not? Oh, he's in observation. Can we cancel? Oh man, that was the issue. The fact that he's in an observation is giving us this problem. So going up here, he's under observation. Okay, I don't think it's going to work then. Yeah, that's oh man. If only we picked this up ourselves. And I'm guessing if I managed the patients myself, we probably would have picked it up. Okay, let's pause the game and see what we can do with hospitalization over here. It's a little bit more stretch than I would have liked to do. So what would we need to open up hospitalization for the general surgery department? Actually, I need to click here. So we need an on-call room, a nurse's station, a diagnostics unit, and a regular ward and an HDU ward. And my idea is that we need to do pretty large HDU and regular wards. Yeah, it is what it is now. So let's have a look. If we go to prefabs and if we go to general surgery and then we go to on-call room will be five grand. Thereabouts. Nurse's station will be another 5 grand, thereabouts. Actually a little bit more, probably about 12 between the two. Then if we do this ward, it's 7,100 and that ward is 13,000. So that's 20,000 plus 12 or so thousand for those. Gives us, yeah, that gives us around almost 35,000. And then we need the diagnostics unit, which is another 10,000. 45,000 is what it's going to cost us. But at least we've got the money for it. We don't need to go any further than that. So let's just go ahead and do our trick. So let's see. Okay, what I want to do is this center part here I want to use as much as possible for the operating theater. Okay, so operating theater in the center over here. Then I want to go, let's just get rid of some of these. And I want to get this area used for, oh, there's one more thing that is actually new that I forgot to talk about. Let's quickly, if I build that and I didn't want to build it, there's an undo button here now. That's new and I like it. That is a very useful feature in this game. Okay, so now if we go on call room, okay, I want to see about squeezing in wards though. So if we go one ward here and one ward there, oh, that means we can actually squeeze in 2 wards up against this wall section there. Okay, and then what can we squeeze in over here? If we then do nurse's station there, oops, there, that's too small. Then we could be able to do the diagnostics unit next to it though. Okay, that could work. But then we'll need the doctors on call room as well as the operating theater in here. But I think that's okay. It's slightly less less ward space than we had than I was thinking, but it's gonna just have to be okay. Let's just have a look. If we go, yeah, we will be able to slot in like that. Let's just see if we go with the slightly. Oh, that's a smaller one. If we do this, right? If we do, can we slot in two? Oh man, look at that. If we do the smaller on-call rooms, we can get them both slotted in over there. I think that's what we're gonna do. So what I'll do is I'll slot the nurses up here, and then let's just see. It says 6 by 8 that's remaining, right? From there, yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to slot in the nurses over here. This is what I've got here, right? Nurses station over there. And then we'll go and grab ourselves the 6 by 8 on-call room over there for the doctors. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. We'll slot that one in over there. I just need to move the door. We'll get to moving the door now. Actually, let's just get the door moved before we get carried away with stuff here. So if I just move that out of the way a little bit, can I slot this in here? Yes, I can. We'll move that next to there, and we'll put the door in over here. Nice. Let's get the fancy this one here, and we'll go with, yeah, that gray color work looks quite nice. We'll just slot it in right in the corner over there. Nice. So that's all going for itself. What we do, however, need over here is probably we need some of this water dispensing stuff there. Probably another one for the nurses over here as well to use. If we can find a little spot. Yeah, there's a spot over there. Okay, now I'm thinking maybe a coffee machine over here for the doctors. Doctors get like their caffeine, I'm sure. A t-shirt stand. Oh, that's for the gift shop. It must be for the gift shop. What is that? A video projector? Ooh, nice. There's cool stuff that we still need to get into. Coffee machine. There we go. Coffee machine right over there for the doctors over there. Nice. Good stuff. So this is almost like their very own little common room right there. Okay, nice. Now, wards. Let's quickly get the wards in place. I want to do one high dependency ward, and we'll have that one slightly closer to the nurses station. It'll fit. Two will fit. Yeah, exactly. So we'll do one high dependency over there. One other question: could we do maybe a sizable? So could both of those potentially be a high dependency unit? And then what we'll do is we'll do a sizable ward over here. If we go, but I do want us to squeeze in a little bathroom in here as well, but potentially a little L-shaped ward here. Is that not? We'll just do a small bathroom here. I'm gonna try it. Let's do it. Then what we'll do is we'll leave this section open for another high dependency unit. I believe that should work quite well. Oh, the other thing that needs to go in here though would have been the lounge. We will need a lounge. Yeah, I'm not sure we're gonna be able to. Yeah, no, I think this area is going to be much better for the lounge. Okay, no, that's fine. We'll just go and do the regular ward. If we have to change it later, we'll change it later. There we go. Okay, so there's our wards in place. Now we just need the diagnostics unit, which I will slot in over here. Something like so. And I believe... oh, actually... I think the operating theatre is fairly sizable. No, we can slot in another diagnostics unit with an operating theatre. Nice, that's awesome. That's awesome. We're not going to do that now. I just wanted to check that out. But yeah, we still have cardiography and sonography, which... yeah, no, I don't have a lounge. The lounge is slightly different. The lounge in this now is for visitors. So where's the lounge? Let's find... There has to be a prefab, right? Oh, there it is. Yeah. A place where visitors can meet hospitalized patients, talk to them, sit and relax. So it's a new addition. It's a new addition. And we will probably slot one in over here and then have a bathroom Yeah, we can even have the bathroom access through the lounge. That spot there, I think, is awesome. We'll do that for the lounge, but we won't do it right now. Let's get everything we need sorted out for hospitalization, and then we'll move over to that. Yeah, it's new. It's new. Okay, so we've got all of that in place. Now we just need to hire a ton of staff, and that's going to cost us a fair bit of money. So let's make sure to grab. We need 3 nurses for the day. Oh, we're going to run out of nurses spaces. I'll have to make some changes in here so we can get more nurses slots. Okay, what we're after is surgical nurses. First and foremost. Okay, you are definitely going to make your way into the group. Thank you. We need, how many surgical nurses do we need? 2. We need 2 surgical nurses to perform surgery. So we'll definitely grab at least 2 surgical nurses. That's not the one for us. One of these 2 could be, however. So let's get those perks there. Absolutely, both of them actually. So we'll grab that one, and then for the evening, we'll grab the other one we had over here. This one. There we go. Probably we'll grab another surgical nurse for the evening as well. This isn't too bad though. The dirty feet I can live with. Okay, let's grab that one. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and fill in some extra nurses here as well. Just basic bare bones stuff. Can I filter this? We need a 3rd nurse for the day anyway, so we may as well get them. Can I filter this to see nurses that are not as senior? I would like something like that potentially, but slow isn't too bad. Let's grab that one. And for the evening, is there someone else we can grab over here? Ooh, that's the one. That's the one over there. Perfect. There we go. Now, well, let's do the doctors, and then we'll move on to the next big trick here. Okay, doctors, we want surgeons. That's a night guy with dirty feet, which is not the end of the world. We'll grab this one over here, Jane. Jane will be pretty good. Just so that if we okay, now we need anesthesiologist as well. What am I hiring for? I'm hiring for the night shift, right? Surgeons. That one there could be good. I don't want any of these. Let's have a look. What's that? Yeah, absolutely. That's going to be our night one. Now we need anesthesiologists. I'm going to just get it ready so we can surgery right through the times. Anesthesiologists, we've got quite a few here. Let's see what we can get. A good boss. Nice. We need a good boss over here. That one as well. Okay, you're going to be our anesthesiologist for the day. We're needing an anesthesiologist for the night. Probably you going to be the one. You just don't have any bad traits that I don't want to deal with. So there we go. We'll do that. And then we also need a 3rd doctor for the day to do diagnosis. So I'm going to go over here, grab a doctor that can properly do diagnosis. Man, we're paying so much to get these perks sorted out. So you're going to be our diagnostic specialist. Perfect. We're getting some points. And I'm kind of thinking maybe we should do one for the evening as well. Diagnostics. Slow, but a good boss potentially. They're all pretty pricey though. They're all pretty pricey. What is that? People person, a good boss. Yeah, maybe she should be the boss actually. So we'll go with that. Okay, perfect. Now there we go. This is all of the people that we've got here now. Now I'm going to go in and see. So this is our surgeon. You will not be doing diagnostics, please. And you should probably also not be assisting with surgery. Okay? You should only be doing surgery. Same thing over here. No diagnostics, no assisting with surgery, only working on surgery. Then if we move to the anesthesiologist, no diagnostics, no assisting with surgery, only anesthesiology. Same thing over there. And then these guys, you can do diagnostics and assisting with surgery. That's what your role is, basically. Excellent. So we won't get those bothered with all these other things. What we're going to do over here, we're going to do a very similar thing. You're going to be you're not going to be transferring patients, right? I don't want you guys to be transferring patients. You can maybe do patient care, but no patient transfers, please. And then you guys, no patient care, only patient transfers. Yeah, maybe that's the kind of thing that we're going to do. But I'm going to need more nurses in here. So I think that's the way I want to set it up. You haven't chosen the boss for the general surgery. That is exactly what we're going to do now. Let me just quickly have a run through of who are my good bosses over here. Barbara is a good boss. She's pretty skilled at diagnostics. But she's our anesthesiologist. Over here, we've got a good boss and a people person. She's a little slower though. I don't know, moves much slower, but I think moving slower is not the end of the world. She's good with diagnostics. So I think Rachel is going to be our head of department over here. Rachel, you're going to be our chief doctor. I know you're working the night shift, but that doesn't matter. You are our chief doctor. There we go. So now that's up and running. Oh man, this stream has gone so quickly. We're into our last 5 minutes. I quickly want to see. So can we now? Oh, he is being moved to regular hospitalization. So we should be able to sort that out. Let's just move him off of my roster and get the actual doctors to sort that out. There should be more than sufficient room for yet another. We could do a sonography or something in here. You know what we could also do is we could use some of this space for some of those other diagnostics pieces. That's something we could do. Let's speed it up a little bit. We'll get that patient moved. Nice. So that's our very first hospitalized patient in general surgery department. And that is kind of where it's got up to. How's things going on down here? Still plenty of patients being treated, going through. We still haven't had a collapse. They want us to do, okay, what are the next things that we need to do here? We're up at 90% there and 120% over there. What are we seeing? Yeah, look at that. That's pretty good. So we need to treat 45 patients. We're 2 away from that, so that should happen very soon. Save a patient from collapse and enable hospitalization and intensive care. I think I'm going to just hold on with that a little bit. We need to just stabilize our income a tad before we can go and do another big spend. Okay, so workload. We didn't have any critical rooms today. For the day shift at least. We should, the money situation is pretty bad. Hopefully we can get 2 more patients treated very quickly so that we can sort some stuff out there. How many patients do we have over here? We just have the one, and he doesn't need surgery, does he? No, but they found everything that they need to find, so that's good. Can we get that last patient before we end the stream? Look at my patient limit, 64. Yeah, absolutely. Look at that. There we go. We treated our 45 patients, and now there's an extra 25 coming tomorrow. Let's just see what happens when we treat 50 patients. It's a prestige bonus. I do think that after we get one of these prestige bonuses, we do get something like, if you've got an 80% prestige, you get big money. So we'll probably, with a bit of luck, we could still treat 50 today. Let's quickly have a look. I'm going to see. Okay, what I'm going to do is, I know the stream should be ending now, but I'm going to run a couple more minutes just to see if we can get to that 50 mark by the end of the day. I'm really keen to get it there. There's no one up here though. And there's no, oh, what's this patient over here? Graves' disease. And what do we need to treat that? Antithyroids. Again, it's the same thing as we got, oh, no, not the same thing, but fairly similar. Okay, anyway, that's okay. That's fine. I don't think though here we've got a hidden symptom. Hopefully they'll find it. Okay, now let's see. Okay, we've treated one over there. There's a patient kind of, what is this patient doing? Oh, waiting for, what is, oh, that's a little weird. Oh, we didn't get up to 50. Patient numbers and insurance payments are back to normal. Oh no. But we'll get 50 today, guys. Okay, guys. Well, anyway, to my conclusion, your hospital has a good prospect in the future. Excellent. Thank you, Dr. Kevin. I'm very happy to hear that. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining the stream. It's been a ton of fun. I will schedule another session for this particular hospital playthrough in the very near future. We're going to do airport CEO this afternoon. Oh, waiting for a receptionist. Yes, I don't have an evening receptionist. Okay, excellent. Thanks. We're going to do Airport CEO this afternoon at 2 p.m. GMT plus 10. So please come back and join that stream, and then we'll probably get back into this hospital on Monday. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you so much for all the interaction and all the love on the chat. I do appreciate it. It's awesome to have you guys here. And I've had a ton of fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. For you watching it on YouTube, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Come and follow us on Twitch and join the stream next time. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.